A very, very warm good afternoon. This is Arunfoot Chaudhary. You are on my YouTube channel. Once more, a watch along in the Indian Super League today. Chennaiyin FC host Punjab FC in what is, for Chennai, I think it's a done season as such. But for Punjab FC, it is all to play for. To take Punjab closer to the ISL playoff spots, as we have, at least here on my screen, kickoff in Chennai at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium on a Saturday afternoon. The host Chennaiyin FC play in their blue strip, while Punjab play in their white. And Kian tries to go past Avi Mite, but then that does hurt for Kian. Chennai playing from left to right, and Punjab FC playing from right to left. A minute gone, but Kian is up on his feet again. So let's wait and see what transpires in this encounter, and what hopefully will be an exciting game of football. Miriam Machan's not having their best of seasons. Edwards steps in, pass it forward. Jiteshwar to Shields, Kian, back to Pritham Kotal. Chennai trying to build up. In their backline, Elzinho. Ball towards Wilmer Jordan, but that will go through. Kumar picks up with Nikhil Prabhu having to play as a centre back today. One of the finds of the season, I will have to say. Had an interesting chat the other day. Other days, nice 10 days ago in Kolkata at the game against Mohun Bagan. An interesting piece of stats head to head. Chennai have won one, Punjab FC twice. So dangerous one for Mohammad Nawaz, but clears it. Kian gets to the ball. What is Owen Coyle complaining about? I think someone needs to do a masterclass with Mr. Coyle about the rules of football. It seems like he has a different understanding of the rules than anybody else. I think it's a general thing that the ISL have on such behavior as Punjab build up, Mite towards Giakoumakis. He's down against Edwards. Is there some sort of... No, that's not enough. Of course, Edwards is working with Giakoumakis. Missed the most of this. And I got this, the Imperis, head coach of Punjab FC. Giakoumakis. Didn't look as bad that he had to go down like this and now be on the ground for such an extended period. Today, if there is any chance left which I honestly doubt, but if there's any chance left for Chennai to get into the ISL playoffs, then they have to win today. To them as they play the ball forward. Amite clears. Punjab's in a better position. And talking about the ISL standings for the moment. As things stand, Mohun Bagan, 46 points from 20 matches. Goa, 39 from 20 matches. Jamshedpur, 34 from 20 matches. Northeast, 32 from 21 matches. Bangalore FC, Mumbai City with 31 points from 20 matches each. Odisha FC, 29 from 21 matches. The Blasters and Punjab FC on 24 points from 19 matches. Chennai, 21 from 20 matches. East Bengal, 18 from 19 matches. Modern Sporting, bottom of the table, 11 from 19. And looking at Chennai, 21 points. 31 points is what Bangalore FC and Mumbai City have at this moment. So they're 10 points behind. And if they lose today, they are out of this race because you can't get 10 points out of 3 matches. While for Punjab FC, a win would put them on 27 from 20. So it would be 4 off the pace. So it's a chance there for Chennaiyin. And Connor Shields puts it wide. A mistake there from Ravi Kumar. A good one from Mohammad Nawaz. Connor Shields moves forward, but the ball takes an outward swing and moves wide off the post. First chance of the game in the 7th minute. Who will win? Kerala Blasters was Mohun Bagan. Achubo. I would go today, move closer to their ISL title defense. So I would bank on Mohun Bagan rather than a Blasters win, or maybe a draw for me. Advantage Mohun Bagan. Kenasiri tries to move past Abhimite, who shields the ball very, very well. Well done there from Abhimite. One of the finds of this season, if Bryson Fernandez wasn't there, Abhimite would be a candidate for me. In against Kian. And FC build up. Ball doesn't get through to Zuljic. Pritam clears. Vignesh plays the ball out. They try to build up. The shares, 24 points. That draw would put them on 25. That would leave them 6 behind. Take them to 27 and just 4 off the pace. Lungdim, good cross in. No one there. Zuljic wins the ball back against Kian. Zuljic, Mirzliak. Oh, that was a foul from on Azmir Zuljic. And you'll see from Kian's reaction, he knows that was a unneeded infringement. But once more, the cross from Lungdim, dangerous into the box. No one there. Which comes in. Zuljic twists and turns. Plays the ball in, and then a late challenge from Kian. Yeah, he's earned that yellow card. Disappointed to see a player like Yan Nasiri going in like that. I always say a very, very talented boy. With his talent. Yeah. Free kick. Suljic, goalwards. Cleared by Chennai. Suljic. Oh, chance for Chennai to break. And that's a bad ball. Jiteshwar Kian can't get to a throw in. Punjab FC. Could have been a very dangerous counter-attacking move. Wilmer Jordan cleared the free kick. Ball back with Punjab FC. Nikhil Prabhu. By Vignesh. Chance for Irfan Yadwar to break. Is that a foul? No, play on, says the referee. Irfan would have liked the ball. 54 to 46% ball possession in the first. It's been a scrappy game so far, to say the least, or to say the most. Not the most exciting or entertaining game. Again, a lot is at Chennai, of course, want to keep their slim chances of the playoffs alive, while Punjab want to move up in that table. The chance to maybe. The ball is too long for Suljic to get to. Yeah. Twists and turns, nice cross, but a little too much for Asmir Suljic to control the ball goalwards. Tries it with his right foot. Maybe left would have been better. Control and then shoot, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes very easy these situations. Long ball forward for Punjab FC. Ryan Edwards. But Mohamed Nawaz. An alert Mohamed Nawaz collects the ball. No team has allowed their opponent more big chances this season than Chennaiyin FC. 46. Very, very interesting piece of stat. Chennai separate season, in my opinion. Not an Owen Coyle side. A lot of respect for Owen. The way he's built teams in India over the last few years. Be it Chennai. But this year, he's got a good set of foreigners. Some very bright young Indian talent, but that hasn't. Suljic plays it on. That could be a chance. Good save there by Mohamed Nawaz. Couldn't place the ball. Should have done better. The man from the Balkans. Long ball forward from Ravi Kumar. Lutz can't clear it. Onto Wozniak. And he can't put it on. First big chance for Punjab FC. Now in the 15th minute of this encounter. Needing a win. Again, Chennai FC's chances are slim anyway, but if Punjab wants to keep that hopes alive, then need to win today, because a draw, as I said, takes them to 25 points. And the others, Nikhil Prabhu plays it across to Milroy. Forward. Lungding is there against Edwards, gets in a good cross. But then you see that second attacker doesn't get to it, and Ricky Shabong loses the ball against once more Ravi Kumar. Quick build up. And they're struggling at the back. Unusual for Ryan Edwards and Alzenia. Ravi Kumar plays the ball long forward. 2-1 shots for Punjab FC. Pitankuta. Nikhil Prabhu. Milroy. Nikhil. There were two corner shields. Gets past Nikhil Prabhu, but Avimitai gets the cross in, but good save there from Ravi Kumar. Corner Kian Nasiri, Chiteshwar releases corner shields, who gets past Nikhil Prabhu. Avimitai tries to disturb, but he gets the cross in, and that's too close to the keeper. Irfan Yadwat, who's been quiet so far. One of those players that I think all of us have liked to have seen this season. Irfan has done very well for himself. Throw in from Vignesh. Ball stays with Chennai, but they lose it. Oh. Is that a penalty? Let's see that again. Vignesh in the danger zone. Milroy against. Looks like a handball. Penalty Chennaiyin FC. Wilmer Jordan to take it. Wilmer Jordan to step up. We're in the 19th minute and buries it in the net. 19 minutes in. Chennaiyin FC have the lead. The Marina Machans are leading 1-0 against. Hi Manolo, Punjab FC at its best, yeah. Quite confident. Wilmer Jordan once more. But high. Yeah, maybe Ravi Kumar, a little more speculative with the arm. Might have gotten to it. But that, of course, changes things in the table with 3 points more on the table. Blasters would stay 8th, Punjab 9th, and Chennai 10th. But all the three teams would now be on 24 points. Chennai with a goal difference of Punjab of -3 and Chennai of -4. So one more goal from Chennai and they could move past Punjab FC. Interesting scenario that was building up here. Thoughts on Owen's statement that give me a budget of Mohamed Superjan, I will win Shield every year. He's lost the plot. I've said that a few times with his behaviors. You saw that today again. He is his capabilities. I think he has a decent squad. Has with which he should be playing top 6. He's got some of the brightest young Indian talent, but he hasn't been able to get them to work, and that is the point. And that's the reality. And so therefore, I don't know. It's all just without foreign centre back, all ISL teams cannot keep a clean sheet. Yeah, agree. And that's, I think, the most disturbing fact. We talk about Sunil, we talk about strikers. We should be talking about Indian centre backs, right? Is the big exception out here, but otherwise, yeah. Sorry, this is, for me, one of the most disturbing developments. Overall, of course, we have an issue of, we're looking at Kian Nasiri. And I say that again. That is a player, who should be a regular in the Indian national team. But look at him, potential. But what does potential come to it? Without Novoselic, Punjab FC defense is clueless in most defenses, right? If a certain player, yeah, and there they show it again, clear handball from Mero LCC. We spoke about Stephen Eze and Jamshedpur FC. Jamshedpur FC is dependent on the quality of their foreigners, as any other team. So therefore, there's some truth in what Owen said in regard to Mohamed Supergiant if you had the money and the squad, but I could say coach with this Chennaiyin FC would also make the top 6. What does Owen Coyle say to that? I think that should be the question posed to him if he wants, So therefore, that's the reality. Hi XYZ. Harry said that a Mongolian player is signed for Czech Republic top tier club. Same Mongolia who's ranked 188th. Why aren't our players trying? And Europe Mongolian players are trying. XYZ, they're overpaid. We've discussed this so many times. They have a salary. They are pampered. They are superstars in India. Why would you bother try and create a career for yourself if you're taken care of like a king? I mean, I saw that in Kolkata when where I was staying at the hotel. Molmagan Supergiant came in. Again, nobody knew who they were. It's funny. But on the other side, they were behaving like superstars. And that's the problem. In Europe, nobody cares who you are. Right? Need to Chennai with a good attack. Connor Shields with the ball in the box. But cleared just in time by Punjab FC. Wilmer Jordan winning. And once more, Lumding clearing this time. Connor Shields' ball. Mohamed Superjan are lucky that the centre backs were not injured. Totally agree. Totally agree on that. Manolo couldn't agree more on that. Except Sunil for me. And I can't say that I agree more than anything else with you on this. But to me, I'm saying that the players behave like superstars. That's my point, right? So the point isn't that they are superstars, but they think, they believe. Kolkata, Jiteshwar loses the ball. Chance for a counter attack for Punjab FC, and the referee allows play to go on, and now he's going to give a foul. Little unlucky there. Should have given a foul a little earlier. Yeah, clear-cut foul on Jaco Marquez. Advantage, but then you lose the advantage. You should be stopping plays. These so-called superstars are not able to defeat Afghanistan. I'm not even going at international level. Watch live ISL football in a stadium, then you know what the standard is. Every team is dependent on the quality of the foreigners. The better the foreigners, the fitter the foreigners, the more successful. You could put in X, Y, Z, C, D, whatever. Would make a difference. Right? Corner Shields, free kick. Plays it to Kian. And takes a first timer which goes out. Yeah, maybe should have controlled it. Yes, Subhash. Yeah. Mero Azizi, clear-cut handball. There's no point of a discussion on that matter. So therefore, yeah, sadly to say, but Melroy, clear-cut. Jas Singh, another peer goalkeeper playing in fifth year of English football, put out insane performance against Tottenham Hotspur for 90 minutes in FA Cup. Spurs players even praised him after. Yeah. NFC trying to combine Chennai. Mohamed Nawaz has the ball. Moments. XYZ, we have the players. Aditya says, who even cares about Indian national team? Also, not every team is dependent. East Bengal native player carry the team of East Bengal Singh Mohammedan, since the foreigners are useless. East Bengal, who are the Indians that they're depending on? I mean, East Bengal is depending on nobody. And even at Mohammedan, it's some and Ogier, I don't know which Indian players you want to depend on in that team. Said, if you visit Shillong, then notify me on the same. I will also come. Check it. It looks like it. I'm planning for it at the moment. Let's see. Not 100% final. To 10 days. And Aditya replies to Manolo, bhai, tu match pe dhyan de de, warna tere ko Steam Match 2.0 bulayenge. Yeah, that danger is of course there. Your thoughts on Saudi clubs playing 8 players getting less chance? Bound to happen because the Saudi Pro League, and their owners will want better quality, and that will have to be delivered by the foreigners, right? I was reading something the other day that some of their players are now playing in Europe, so moved out. So that's an interesting trend that has happened with the Saudi national team, and therefore it was bound to happen, and therefore that might be a blessing in disguise by having that many foreigners that they're forced to go out. I was reading who was gone. Shahafi is at Beershot, and Saud Abdul Hamid is at Roma. Faisal Al Khamdi is also at Bershot. So we've got in Europe, which I guess would have never been the case in the past. Saudi players will have allowed PIOCR players. Meanwhile, we don't have the same thing in India, so we need to play Indian players in ISL. It's not anything bad. It is bad. Look at the quality. As I said, I don't think it's going to be stagnated. I think some of their players will now will be forced to move outside of Saudi Arabia. You know, they might be in other Asian leagues, and yeah, some of them will try their luck abroad. You were right that Indian players maybe can play in 50 in Europe. I know I was speculating on that. This is knowledge and understanding of how many years of watching football in this part of the world and watching football in India as well, right? So therefore, for me, it doesn't come as a surprise, Indian national team would be our number one goalkeeper, just to give you a perspective. Besides, it's a league. After all, every league teams have good foreigners who carry the team. For example, Real Madrid, I don't even remember last time they had a Spanish in starting 11 in 2023, 2024. But the best Spanish players, if they're not playing for Real Madrid, they're either playing at Barca, they're playing at Manchester City, they're playing at Arsenal, they're playing at here, they're playing there. They're playing at Real Sociedad, they're playing at Atletico. They have options. Aditya, the comparison you're making is about the best in the world and us. Our players, again, just watch this game. Connor Shields is running past Nikhil Prabhu. I love the guy. Really, really talented. A great conversation 10 days ago when we were sitting in Kolkata in the stands in the second half. But Connor Shields is literally not walking, he's running past him, right? And he's one of our best. That's the reality. I feel Spain, Brazil, U20 team will easily defeat India. Could be, Manolo. I mean, Saudi Arabia is already an advanced football country. They qualify for the World Cup. They beat Japan, Iran. So this doesn't matter much to them. XYZ, again, you have to all, that the interest of the league and the interest of the federation and league is not always on the same page. If the ISL were allowed, I surely think they would allow 6 or 7 foreigners to play. But as they work together with the AFF, they've cut down on the foreigners over the years, huh? Yeah. So let me ask you this: when will the quality of ISL grow? When your team Mumbai City starts playing good again? Mumbai City, I think, is a question of to me. I think that's the question. Free kick for Connor Shields, good header. Wilmer Jordan, good save from Ravi Kumar. Could have been a second. So Mumbai City can sort itself out in the summer, but ISL, good question. Will us teams willing to spend more on good quality foreigners, or are they in a position to get better quality Indians? That's the question. Saudi players moving to Europe is surprising development. In the past, only the Dasari moved to Vieira, but only short stint, but now they are moving out. I think Sami Al-Jaber was the first one to move out, if I was their Wolves. So Saudis normally don't move out, but they're doing it because they're realizing it if they want to, enhance their career and not just be a number on the bench and be a candidate for the national team, they'll have to move out. Until and unless Indian players don't play abroad, we're going nowhere. Yeah. We are same as US in national cricket without pure players in the world of football. It's in the US cricket, I think it's the other way around, right? The US has no natural American in that way, right? You kind of look ill today, so hope your health is fine. No, I'm actually quite good. I don't know. Is it the lighting? Is it my makeup? I don't know. I'm fine, thanks. Last season of ISL by it is a danger, Manolo. I think that is something which a lot of people don't realize, that this is a real danger for the ISL, that things don't improve. You know, so yeah, that's the thing. See, again, playing well, controlling, then conceding stupid call. Yeah, Blue has been the story of their season as they try to combine, and then and this helps Chennai really to control. That's it. How come a team with such talented coach like Peter, 26 crore less fund at Jamshedpur FC with Indian coach Khalid Jamil, that two times same as Manolo? Aditya, first of all, where are you getting that squad value? If you're saying transfer market, then that's the first question mark that needs to be asked. You can lose and you can win against most teams, and Mumbai City's 42 crore value is very, very nice to put on paper, but if you're playing only 4 or maybe even 3 foreigners, then that value goes down dramatically. I saw Jamshedpur against Punjab FC. Punjab FC over the better. Oh, that was big mistake. Mersliak puts it wide. Lucky once more Chennai. Namte loses the ball. A bad foul, and Mersliak. Bad foul on Ashish Pradhan. And Mersliak once more bad connection. Mersliak now on the ground. It's taken even his captain's armband off. Coming off. And that weakens Punjab FC, depending on if Luka Machin has to come on. Yeah. Mohamed Suhail and Luka Machin coming on. Not happy, the coach. As Manolo says, will they play ISL next season before talking about quality? So many problems. Yeah. Oh, looks like muscular injury. Yeah, Blue, you raise a very valid question. Gavin, where's the future? What is the future? Khalid exposed in last 2 matches with no individual threats, and that's the thing. Manolo, Khalid is as good or as bad as the player he has, and but if you ask people who work with him, this to me is always a sign. That's one. And on another front, right, he is at Jamshedpur FC together with the gang which used to run Mumbai FC for a very, very long time. Amita already has a card. Mumbai City need a quality reserve coach in all departments. Yeah, I think they need to look at that as well. Khalid Jamil be like, no, is there no party? Yeah, very, very. All right, let's take your audience. Mumbai City FC is indeed weak. What about FC Goa? Defeated the so-called National Club of India, second spot in table. They lost 2 times against Jaipur FC. Aditya, can happen, right? So the National Club of India is also not an unbeatable team. Mohun Bagan might be. They haven't played football where I would say I'm impressed by them and they're a great team. Against Punjab FC, Punjab FC need to win that game. They lose 3-0. I think Punjab FC still today don't know how they lost that game 3-0. Jacko Marquez brought down by Jideshwar. Yellow card to Jideshwar, foul on Jacko Marquez. Lord Rahim scored. XYZ not only scored, but that was a brilliant goal by Rahim Ali, which shows the potential that he does not show it often enough. Rahim Ali is the kryptonite for Hyderabad FC. Yeah, I've heard some rumors that we might snatch Khalid from Jimbit to FC and bring him to Kalinga and give him all the money and player he needs. The way disappointed us anyway with his favoritism. Money and players? What money? Are they going to stay in Odisha? Going to move somewhere else? There's a lot of rumors around. I don't know where this confidence would come from. And yeah, and that then shows you people how they're deciding things in the ISL. There's no logic to it. And FC trying to combine. Sohail to Ricky, Sulic. Plays it to Mohammad Sohail. Cleared by Pritham. Throw in. In the 42nd minute of this game. Punjab FC keep the advantage. Bulga Vidal. Plays it wide to Mohammad Sohail. Ball in the middle. Cleared by El Senior. Mohammad Sohail, who's picked up in the last 2-3 weeks. I've seen him against Chennai, the youngster. And since then, looked better against Mohun Bagan, looked better even more in the last game. So maybe there's some development with this kid. In Paris. Yeah, not happy. And he can't be with his team. Looked good at the start, had some chances. Rahim Ali was the defensive right back yesterday and he did his job brilliantly. Then we bought that snake Amar Ranawat and he was relieved of his defensive duty and scored the goal. Aditya, dangerous opportunity. Irfan Yadwat, good. Very important and very timely save from Ravi Kumar. Rahim Ali is a player that I've liked since his under-17 World Cup days. And someone where I say, give him time, work on him. He can deliver. I think that's the big problem. Also, Pritham clears. Avan Mitai. Sonyech, Lumding. Ricky, lovely ball. Mohamed Suhail. Good ball in the middle. Sulic doesn't go through. Otherwise, it's the equalizer. Three minutes of added time. Nawaz with a long kick. Corner Shields. That ball throw in. I think Lobera is past his prime. All his players are past their respective primes too. We might need a complete overhaul of foreigners. Just Diego and Delgado, club legends. Rest can go except Hugo. We'll have to see. I don't think Lobera is past his prime. I think Lobera needs to find a new sets of Murtada Fall, Ahmed Jahouz and goes. And then we'll see. I think Lobera is still one of the best coaches in this league. But again, his dependence on players that he knows, not just the foreigners. Ball forward, can Marchin beat Ryan Edwards? Edwards shades him off. Pritham. Kian. A lovely flick on to Ryan, to Connor Shields. That of course it was, but sometimes I don't know if Medroy chance there for Irfan Yadwat. Second time that he broke through. Connor Shields lose the ball to Pulga Vidal. Punjab FC to break. Mohamed Suhail on the left. Tries to cut in. Machin. Metkakumakis doesn't make a move. Abhimite beats Kian and Wilmer Jordan. One step, but then bad pass. Vignesh intercepts. Namde. Punjab FC with the ball. Nikhil Prabhu. Pulga Vidal. Milroy. Maybe the last opportunity. Forward. Lumding. Azmi Zuljic. Zuljic looking to try and turn. That should be it. And it's half time. 1-0 for Chennaiyin FC. Of Fall and Jahu, they're like Sergio Busquets and Gerard Piqué of ISL. They're always replacements of players, Aditya. There is no player who cannot be replaced. It's just that that I said, Lubera, not only on them, Lubera has a lot of players. If you see Udija FC, most of the players who are there, he's worked with them either at Mumbai City or at FC Goa. So that's the way he operates and works. Irfan missed two chances. Yes, Blue Ravi Kumar. XYZ says, just seeing plays for Tamworth Rovers is the full name. Decent player, makes no mistake of his, concedes 3 goals, has good reactions. Yeah, I mean, he's been there for ages. Why are you watching matches like these, sir? You should watch the Monmouth and Odisha matches are, of course, fun because there will be a lot of goals. Aditya, there are two things. Time. I'm out later in the day, so I didn't have any other options and do too many watch-alongs per se, but I thought this might be a good one, and therefore, as I can't do something later in the day, I thought I'll do this live watch along with you guys and enjoy this and keep on talking about football. It said get the missed chances which they should be converting. This is the problem if India were probably in his prime striker choice. Yeah, he is one of them. I think Jahu is getting disrespected a lot due to recent controversies, but he's indeed an agree. 100%. He's an ISL legend. Whatever people say or whatever people don't say, he's been one of the best players in this league over the years. And yeah, of course, we can talk about what he's done, what he's not done, or what he should do, what he should not do. But what kind of a player he is and how important he has been to Odisha FC, to Mumbai City FC, and FC Goa. Just comparing last season to this year is so eye-opening. How can it become so poor in 1 year? Perfect question to ask. And I think nobody has an answer to it. Most probably it was coming. Let's take last season. Our eyes were most probably blurred because City made such an incredible comeback in the second half of the season to top the league. And we forgot a little collapse of the Blasters. FC Goa couldn't see as well. East Bengal had their struggles. Punjab FC had their struggles. Chennai, out of nowhere, got into the top 6 and had a terrible season. So if we look at a few pointers, sorry, I'll keep on talking. If we look at a few pointers, because you or I might think and look back at, again, it is blurred because of the success of Mohun Bagan and of Mumbai City, and therefore I think a lot of things got brushed under the season this year and were challenging Mohun Bagan, then maybe it wouldn't be as bad as we think it is. And it's a very, very, very disturbing trend to see how things have really gone over the last few months. As I said, I've watched now league match live. The ISL matches were hard to watch. And again, Inter Kashi versus Gokulam Kerala was exciting, but the quality was even poorer. So that's also a reality, which also people in the I-League don't want to accept, right? That's what I realized that day as well, is that football, and if we don't rectify that, nothing will happen. And that's where we are. We are stuck in that. We have a huge quality problem. We don't have better players coming up. If our best players at the moment coming up, we're seeing some of them, right? We're talking about a Kian Nasiri. Irfan Yadwat is not young. Don't forget that. He's not that. I'm talking about a Lumding. I'm talking about a Nikhil Prabhu. That is the next crop of players. So therefore, we have a problem and we need to address them. If we don't address them, if we don't change things, it will be very, very difficult for Indian football in the midterm, in the long run. And that is a question of quality. And it's very, very evident. And that then also affects the national team. Look at, again, we could put a list together of players that Manolo could call up, and we would most probably mention half of the ISL because we don't know which players Manolo should pick. in the next two games, and then he might be great again, right? Is something which I've said. Therefore, I always say, watch my older videos. This is not a topic that I've been talking since yesterday. I've been talking about this for a while. And if we look at these things, this is a very, very big problem, in my opinion, where we are quality and we're not finding a solution to those quality issues. And therefore, that's something where I feel, we need to be working harder. We need to be planning things in a better way. And I need to get to a point where things improve. Oromoda, all good. Bhalo to. Shovik, thanks a lot. I'm doing fine. Uh, and yeah. Uh, how are you as well from my side? I think East Bengal will win AFC Challenge League if they beat Arkadag below and bottom table. Aditya, football doesn't work like that. It is a home and away format in a cup competition. These teams, how good or how bad they are, look at where East Bengal is at the moment, right? So therefore, East Bengal beating anyone at the moment is rather a surprise than concern. If we want to talk about them, it's very, very disturbing to say the least where East Bengal is at the moment. You saw the protest of the fans yesterday as well. Where I would say, of course the fans were agitated and stuff, but someone or the other, I know that here in Germany we have a lot of fan protests, either from the management, the coach, or the player, or players go out and talk. These guys just, sat there in the cars, asked the security guys to clear the way, and walked on. And therefore, I go back to something which we were talking earlier about, this sort of stardom that we've created in Indian football. No, interact, you're happy with it, and you love your social medias, and then when you're getting some stick, you don't like it. Sorry, that's part of life, and that is something which is why we are stuck where we are at the moment, sadly, and we're not better than what I could be. Chennaiyin FC stealing Jamshedpur FC players like collecting sticks and not Jamshedpur season second and Chennai is intent. Aditya, you can't call it stealing, because stealing would be that you've robbed them of something. They either had out ending contracts. Uh, Again, what clicks or what doesn't click. I mean, honestly, don't tell me that there is some sort of system to the madness in Jamshedpur FC. If anyone tells me that, I would say sorry, guys. Doesn't work, right? To me, that is the biggest problem. Against Punjab FC, Punjab FC were, like, very often Punjab FC to me. Uh, Punjab FC very often is the better team, but can't score the goals, right? And in Delhi, and on that match day, they won the game because that is Javi Hernandez. And then in the second half, Steven Eze came in, and Steven Eze was a wall. Those two players made the difference. Take those two players out, Jamshedpur FC most probably will struggle against Mohammedan Sporting. That's the reality, and that is the brutal reality of how good or how bad. I was saying that to a friend after the Goa game. If Ika Guruchena was not playing for FC Goa, if Ika Guruchena was playing for Mumbai City FC this season, I don't think we would be talking about Mumbai City, a club in crisis. And this is how thin the margins are of success and failures. I just state that a team like this is going to play at AFC. How come players get injured, like except Roy? No one has gotten injured in our squad. It happens. Aditya, question is with East Bengal. Of course, they've had now multiple ECLs in training. So that should be a lot of injuries are match injuries. And the rest, again, it happens. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. They were abusing DB because he was laughing as per some East Bengal. Sorry, if I was involved, if I'd seen that, I would have actually told him, go there and excuse yourself. Simple as that. The fans showered a lot of love on him. They had a lot of expectation. So far, he's not delivered. And they're paying him a lot of money for it, right? So to me, Diamantakos is a huge disappointment for East Bengal, because if a player doesn't have potential, we don't need to talk about it. You know, let's see. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let me tell you, sir, I have this conspiracy theory. I think secretly building the squad under Khalid Jamil, they play so good. It's not only Eze and having Javi Hernandez. Aditya, I can only say what I saw, right? And I tell you, and I've told everybody else also, if you look at Jamshedpur FC, playing, and that's fine. I'm not as I said, I'm not a fan of it, but that's fine. They were playing defensive football. They were playing wait and watch football, and the individual brilliance of defensive duties of Steven Eze, that was overall, which stays in my mind of after watching 90 plus minutes of football of that team. So therefore, again, you can have your conspiracy theories or this or that or everything. I can only say what I saw. If you're watching on television, you see a small excerpt of the field. You don't see the whole field. You don't see what's happening around. You don't hear what's happening around, right? So these are small little things that you observe when you watch matches. I also said Mumbai City against East Bengal. I said East Bengal fans have nothing to complain about. Make mistakes at both ends, and they've made it happen in front of me. Nanda was doing, I don't know, was trying to play handball. I think he was trying to impress me, most probably. I don't know, but yeah, those are realities, and therefore, for me, yeah, it's crazy just to think about that, and yeah, it is about these players. He recently said against these Bengal fans in recent interview to Blue, and that's not smart, right? Yeah, but again, that's him. He has to live with it. Not easy to see, we were just nothing else. Yeah, but that happens, right? It's so painful to see East Bengal in this situation. Don't know when will this club will bring back its glory days back. Shovik, as long as the club doesn't change, nothing will happen. They will create false hope every summer. Something is happening, and then every time it's going to be a downfall, and therefore, yeah, and that is something which is a reality. As long as the club doesn't change, I remember I did a video a few days ago. You know, another lost ISL campaign for East Bengal FC. Very simple questions, a very simple answer, right? To me, that was a problem, is a problem, remains a problem. Therefore, if as long as East Bengal doesn't change, as long as East Bengal doesn't say, you know what, guys, we need to. That is my concern with the club like East Bengal FC. It's a huge club. It's a big club. But what is happening in and around the club is not good enough, and therefore, East Bengal FC is where they are, and yeah, Nasiri now on the bench. Who comes in for him? So that's East Bengal. Musiala until 2030. Yeah, XYZ, big deal for Bayern Munich and for Jamal Musiala. I think it's the right move. I've done a short video about it. Watch it. It's a nice little story that I've had today. So sadly, very few people have watched it. Do watch that as well. And yeah. come even in starting 11 of any ISL team, yet he's performing so good. I was in the stadium where Imran, San and Pratik play. It's just a team, how they play like an actual team. Again, Aditya, I watched it on another day and I felt Pratik had his, moments where he conceded. When I saw him play, Imran technically very good, but decision making, and the same about Sanan. But I will continue to say that individual brilliance makes the difference. East Bengal fans want glory days, but don't want to change themselves to the future and stuck in the past, just like the arrogant Bengali clubs. I'm happy that FSL created ISL. They might not be good, but still. Oh, ball just goes wide. I think that's the biggest problem. And Mohun Bagan at the moment is so successful, not because Mohun Bagan is Mohun Bagan, but because Mohun Bagan has had the luck. Oh, that was an interesting one. Outside of the foot by Mohamed Suhail, side netting. It's Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Mohammedan, IFA. The whole Maidan circuit needs to wake up. It's our biggest problem with Kolkata football. If Kolkata football, yeah. Kolkata football doesn't learn that the times have changed in the world and in Indian football, and they want to run the clubs like they were running them under. To be honest, Javi is super underrated. I agree with that, Blue. But I have to be honest, at the start of the season, he looked like he was done and dusted. He wasn't playing well at Jamshedpur, but has picked up pace, has picked up quality again. Maybe he was not 100% fit. Luka Machin! 1-1. Punjab FC back in the game. Lovely combination for the shares. Pulga Vidal. Asmi Zulic. Pulga Vidal. One-touch football at its best. An own call. I can only be angry, but I'd say a deserving 1-1 for it's not just lost. We're being humiliated by every team losing after giving a final minimum in a tournament. It's two completely different things. Shovik, I think football context is a big team. It's a very big team. In the ISL, they are small fish. And it doesn't matter the so-called legions of fans and this and that and everything. To me, East Bengal need to be humble, need to understand that in an ISL context, they are a small. And this, I think, East Bengal fans don't want to accept. Being humble, but being ambitious is fine. Now the change on the table is Punjab FC would move to 25 points from 20 matches above the Blasters. 24. Chennai would be on 22 points. But that would mean 9 points with 3 games to play. So that would be indirectly done and dusted. So back to Bengal, it's a sad scenario. It's not befitting for a club of that stature, and yeah, that's a corner for Chennai FC. So therefore, East Bengal needs to wake up to those realities. Musiala, hopefully one of the next Ballon. I love the way that guy plays. I mean, he's got that tap in a way, with individual dribbling capabilities and skills which very few players have. Corner for Chennaiyin FC. Corner shields, puts the ball, overcooks it, and no danger. Terms Geo Hotstar still free to watch. Solo viewership today. Because it's a Chennai FC and Punjab FC fans, last night the viewership was. It's not 20 lakh viewership, it's an accumulated number. So therefore, that is always a question of how many people actually watched. Let Kolkata football die. No one cares about them. The future will see South clubs, Western, Central, Northern clubs will rule Indian football. That's where I disagree, Aditya. I think it needs things. Counter-attacking chance. Mohamed Suhail needs to just put it in the box. Luka Machin just needs to touch the ball. Then it would have gone in. Solic can't keep the ball in. Good. Mohamed Suhail. Nice ball in. And why does Machin try and do it with his right foot? He just needs to use his left. And just plays the ball. Luka Machin. Bengal football is also needed. And you've mentioned West, Central, North, Southern clubs. As an Odisha FC fan, I guess you have to also say that you're part of the East as well. The biggest thing that you've not mentioned is the Northeast. So Central India, Northern India needs to play more of a part. The South does. So I think Indian football without Bengal football is also nothing. So, but Bengal football needs to wake up. Club legend Dero Musira, I want to know from you. Quality player, but he might be a club legend, but he's not an ISL legend, and maybe a little bit less play acting. Mohamed Suhail once more with the cross into the box. Machin hits the post. Luka Machin. And Mohamed Suhail, another great cross in by the youngster. This boy has picked up. This boy has really picked up. And this time, Luka Machin gets his left foot to it and hits just the post because the contact is not right. But at least he gets it goalwards. Luka Machin and Mohamed Suhail playing let's not score. It's insane. They should be leading by 2 by 3. See, kick the experienced guys of the national team out and give chances to Gambhir's doing to Indian team. With an inexperienced team against Bangladesh? Seriously? I'm sorry, I have to ask this question. Out of your mind? You do understand. And I think that's the biggest problem I see with a lot of people who Indian football understand. International football is a total different cup of tea. And experience at international counts a lot. We have a quality issue generally. Pulga Vidal puts the ball wide to Mohamed Suhail. This time, no chance for Machin. And Yaku Marquez to touch the ball. Third opportunity to score. And this was a bad ball. Needs to be closer to the strikers, needs to curl it a little bit more. Mohamed Suhail or Giacomakis maybe move a little earlier. It could have been 4-1 for Punjab FC. Third same cross, no goal. If you kick experience out, you will. What are you gonna achieve? You think that the younger players are gonna be able to play international football? We come back to the ISL and quality discussion. Why are the older players the ones who are seen to? A lot of players in the late 20s, early 30s are the ones who are getting better in this league. So therefore, for me, giving younger players a chance, yeah, use maybe SAF Cup or something, but don't do it in the qualifiers. And in the worst case, bring back experience. I'm talking about SAF, Intercontinental, International Friend. These guys should play more. There we could have played. We are now at a different level in the coming weeks and months. There, the best need to play. I don't know, sir, but I think the younger players have hunger in their eyes. That's what we're losing. Where do you see that hunger? Exactly, it is exactly the opposite. A Sandesh Jingan is showing me hunger. Where do you see that amongst younger players? I was talking today about Kian Nasiri. Kian Nasiri is one of the best of his generation, technically, capability-wise. Did you see any hunger with him today? Right? So that's you can't even think about 4 young players who can play up front. Exactly, Blue. We are in that situation. Mohamed Suhail played 3 weeks ago against Jamshedpur FC like he couldn't play football. And today, again, see where he's getting into spaces, what he's able to do. And we go on and on and on and on with that list. Farooq Chaudhary, Ripi Shabong for Chennaiyin FC. Our domestic level of cricket is quite strong, unlike our domestic football. I can't comment on that because I don't watch cricket and I know even less about domestic cricket. But on the football front, I can say yes. Our domestic football at the moment is weak. The interesting part is that if let's say Pritham Kotal is performing at Chennai now at a solid base, then we have to think about does he come back? Because if you're going to put in a youngster, and Abhi Mitra, so therefore, that needs to be looked at. That needs to be considered. Those who tend to say good things about domestic cricket don't know anything about it. Aditya, again, you guys can have a conversation on it. I have no clue about cricket domestic. No chance. Nicely done by Jiteshwar. But Irfan Yadwat, and a very good example today is Irfan Yadwat. No? Irfan Yadwat over the last few weeks was one of those where I would say who has been doing better. Chennaiyin FC today, again, had 2 chances in the first half, but otherwise struggling. Oh, Nikhil Prabhu doesn't look good. This thing coming on. That's not going to strengthen defense. Hi, Dark Knight. Welcome back. As Novoselic is sitting in the stands. I say that because we can't field young, upcoming players in our football national team, unlike cricket. Okay. So, Nikhil Prabhu. Not good. Most interceptions in the ISL by Nikhil Prabhu. But if he's stretched by a player like Wilmer Jordan, not good at all. Young Paramveer, as we see, Suresh Mitra is suspended. Lintoy also sitting in the stands. Against Chennaiyin FC. Suljic. Suhail, nice ball in. But Nawaz collects in front of Marchin. A fair play between Marchin and the keeper. Upsala. Ravi Kumar then has the ball. Oh, nearly spilled it. Yeah, and that's where you see alertness of a striker. Irfan Yadva thinks the situation is done and dusted. Doesn't observe what the keeper does with the ball. When did Irfan score last time? That's a very good question. Let me just... He's got 3 goals to his name. So 1 second. I see 3 goals to his name. Player profile. Hiteshwar coming off. The last goal he scored was against Bangalore FC on the 28th of December. So he has not scored this year. He scored his first in a 5-1 away win at Jamshedpur FC. 1-0 home win against Hyderabad FC. So that was 2 goals in November, 1 in December. And in the last 2 games, he's had 2 assists against Kerala Blasters and against East Bengal. But he's not been amongst the goals. So that's also a reality of, I think I was also aware of the Mohun Bagan goal. I'm forgetting. Yeah, he did score in those games. This is 3 goals to his name, so not a. We are, we are forgetting when he scored, and that's always a danger. We're not even remembering, and that's something which is very, very dangerous per se. Throw in. Vidal, Suljic, Abhimite, Vidal, Suljic gets out of that. Marcus loses to Ryan Edwards. Chaudhary. I think Jerry and Bryson has scored more goals than Irfan. I don't even know why he's in Chennai and Farooq not getting chance. Playing for India, Pulga Vidal. Good tackle interception from Pritham, but he goes down. And Elzinho runs the goal kick. Yeah, Bryson, Jerry surely have more goals. Even Shubhashish Bose has more goals than Irfan. And see, Farooq is more of a central attack. He's more of a number 10 than a 9. And Irfan is more now of a winger. So that's good. I think they need a good striker. That's all Punjab FC needs as the middle. But the supplies are not good enough. No? Luka Machin and Giacomakis is a good combo for this league. You're not going to get very much better in most other teams. Why? Irfan and Farooq, but never Jerry and Isak, despite being better than them. The size of those two. Just have you seen the physicality aspect of it? Have you understood international football? Right? It's not. Isak, I'm liking. Machin is not old. Who said that? Old is always a nice excuse, right? From in that logic, Sunil is a grandfather, which he is most probably in India. Sunil is still giving us results, right? Or at least BFC, not us, but BFC is getting results because of Sunil. Right? So therefore, yeah. As a draw. Once more, let's quickly look at the table situation. A draw would mean Punjab move to 8th spot with 25 points. Blasters tonight play Mohun Bagan. They would be on 24, and Chennai would be on 22. So BFC and Mumbai City, in the sense of that the other teams stay behind them. Five come on, Sunil is different thing. Macha has not scored a ton of chances. I think he scored fine. He scored today. So what are we talking? He's not going to score every. Tell me a striker, if you say he's got 4 chances, going to score 4 goals. There is none. Also not a Ronaldo, not a Messi, right? Not just important as a striker, but I think Machin is important as a character also in the dressing room. I think that's what you need to understand. A lot of tussling going on. Mohamed Suhail, foul given. Yeah, a little too much on Irfan. So you need it. Nearly 69 minutes played, 1-1 between Chennaiyin FC and Punjab FC. All across, cleared by Irfan, only to Lumding. Mohamed Suhail, back to Lumding. Roy SCC. Ramveer. Luka. Back to Luka, being followed by El Senior. Corner. Corner for Punjab FC. Suljic with the ball, nicely taken, cleared by El Senior. Lumding with the ball, Giacomakis! And heads it over. I have a controversy. Kohli is like a super figure, but we never had a super figure in football. Even though Sunil scored so many goals, he never got to be a super figure because he's Northeast. You're comparing cricket with football. It's like comparing Bollywood with other things, right? Namte out, Brambila in. Namte and Edwards out. Brambila and Ankit Mukherjee, meaning Pritam moves in as a centre back, Ankit as right back. I don't think the comparison of cricket and football can be made. I think Sunil is a big right for an Indian context, but footballers and cricketers to compare, and therefore, I mean, outside football never connect with him. Or Virat Kohli was from Delhi. I don't think that's a reason. I think blue it's because cricket is popular, super is popular, football isn't popular, so Sunil isn't that comparison. It doesn't make a difference. Good chance there for Chennai, cleared by Abhimitai. Corner. Cricket was popular even before Virat touched a cricket bat. It was, but again, we've had the stardom, not something which started yesterday or last week. So therefore, from that perspective, I think the comparison is unfair to compare footballers with cricketers. Even players that I don't know would be most probably bigger names as Indian sporting stars or icons or whatever you want to call them than football. There's been more that I've spoken about Indian football in the last 2 days because Ed Sheeran was wearing a Northeastern United jersey, header from Wilmer Jordan from a corner, connected by Ravi Kumar. So therefore, with wouldn't know anything about Indian football. Luka Marchin takes a shot, deflected wide. So therefore, so Ed Sheeran has had a bigger impact in regard to Northeast outside of India than even John Abram owning the franchise. So therefore, there are level of stars, and there are level of stars, I guess, within India, I guess within Indian sports, within Indian society, and there are international superstars. So ball in, good, head it onwards. Sohail keeps it in. Lumding puts it into the danger zone. Cleared by Chennai. Pramveer. Avimite. Crosses. And I think Luka Marchin was offside. Yeah, he was offside. So therefore, guys, I don't think these comparisons make sense. For me, Sachin Tendulkar is a different level of a star than so that's it. Nihal Sudesh getting ready. Question is it going to be Zuljic or Pulda Vidal who's going to come off? Zuljic. Mohammad Nawaz. Throw in Punjab FC. Let's see. The referee calls for the drinks break. Yeah, Punjab FC have second one. As Nihal Sudesh comes on. Then Perez knows a draw doesn't help. As Luka Marchin is getting everyone together. And that is what Aditya meant with him. Age or not, this guy is important in the dressing room. Punjab FC should have sealed the 3 points, but they couldn't. And Blue, this is the story of their season. I think Punjab FC, with the way they've played, despite all our team Should have been in the top 6. Right? But again, if you create so many good chances and don't score, then you can only blame yourself. And that's what I'm saying. Punjab FC could have been, maybe even should have been ahead, but they aren't with 14 minutes to go. Nihal Sudesh on the field now. Lumding. Mohamed Suhail. Why does he touch it? There was a touch from a Chennai player before him. Would have been a corner, but need themselves to blame. Once more, the better team. Once more, not winning a game. And this could be the story of their season. Vidal. Arunfoot wins the ball against Wilmer Jordan. Blows it forward. Wilmer Jordan. Ball goes wide. And Wilmer Jordan set to come off with Daniel Chimachukwu. Wilmer Jordan, of course, who last season played at Punjab FC. Luka Marcin wants a free kick, doesn't get it. Back to Ravi Kumar. Vignesh misses it. El Senior clears. Sudesh, Avimte. Ricky Shabong, nicely done. Yaku Marquez. Suhail. No danger on that shot, but nice movement from Mohamed Suhail. Brambilla and Brambilla. Oh, that's a foul from Mohamed Suhail. No, not given. Brambilla had the ball. Yeah, given it. Brambilla walks away. Connor Shields to take that free kick. 80 minutes gone. Long ball. Irfan keeps it in, but Punjab FC will clear. Back with Chennai. But they're playing it back completely. Punjab FC. Yaku Marquez. Leaves it for Suhail. And that's a wasted cross. And there we see the example. better crosses at the start of the second half, one or two good moments here and there, and then sometimes the decision making becomes a factor and becomes an issue for a player like him. Chennaiyin FC 1, Punjab FC 1. Nihal Sudesh trying to get past Jitu, earns a free kick. If you haven't, you're liking what you're seeing, do leave a like behind, share with others who can potentially join us. And if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel. We're slowly growing. Currently at 2,201 for that. And if you haven't, I do make videos on a regular basis on Indian football. Did something about Jawaharlal Musiala's contract extension ban yesterday. Do watch it, and yeah, keep on supporting as always. Thanks for that. Foul on. Free kick for Chennai in their own half, in their own box. Not own box, own half, sorry. Nawaz takes it. Long ball. Punjab's chance with the counter-attacking move. Ball for Machen on the left against Pritam Kotal. Luka Machen looking for options. Plays to Pulga Vidal. Arvind Mite. To Farooq Chaudhary. Sorry, to Irfan Yadwat. Throw in. Connor Shields. Farooq. Plays it to Brambilla on the left. Brambilla with space. Daniel Chimachukwu. Lucas Brambilla to Daniel Chimachukwu. It's 2-1 Chennai. And there we see once more Punjab FC with all that they can play. Yeah. All they can play, Punjab FC, with the quality that they have. But in this 84th minute, Brambilla puts the ball in the danger zone. Chimachukwu is completely blank in the middle. Just needs to push in. I think all of us would have scored off that one. Yeah. Chimachukwu with a flick-flack. On top of that, after today's match, yeah. And again, it repeats itself this season. A lot of games that they didn't need to lose, they lost because they couldn't utilize their chances and opportunities. And simple mistakes at the back. Still have a few minutes. Oh. Mohamed Sohail loses his footing. Punjab, see, this loss will hurt. As said earlier, this would mean Kerala, Punjab, 24 points. Will make Bangalore FC and Mumbai City breathe a little easier. Mumbai City only play next Wednesday against Hyderabad. So that's going to be a big one. Let's see. Corner Shields taking all the time in the world now. Corner, Chennaiyin FC. Shields. That's a good one. Ravi Kumar puts it out. Attempt from Jitu. The ball in. And a throw in. Once more, they see the setup of the goal. Farooq. Bila puts on the afterburners, puts the ball in the middle, and Chimachuku is completely blank in the middle. Avamita a little further away. Brambila once more. Similar situation. Ooh, there was contact, but not enough for a penalty, says the ref. It was very, very close. Chance for a counter-attack. Middle of nowhere. But Paramveer keeps the ball. Mohammed Suhail. And that is a wasted ball for Pulga Vidal. Fanyadwad. A push. I don't know what on goal sees. I hope he knows the rules of football. I really do hope he knows the rules of football. And then Perez must be thinking, once a match where Punjab should have scored 4, maybe even 5 goals. They're losing 1-2. This is the ball. Ankit Mukherjee puts it forward. Chimachuku to Farooq. Chimachuku. Corner Shields in the middle. Now Nihal Sudesh doesn't have the confidence to go up. Cleared by Lumding. And offside from Luka Machin. Yeah, one of those 89th minute. They'll be very, very disappointed, Punjab FC. This was not necessary today. Should have done better. Very, very, very disappointing for Punjab FC. And it, puts less. That is something that the top 6 will be happy about. But that doesn't help. I can read out the table now. Yes, I can. So if things stay the way they are, Mohun Bagan, Supergiant, 46 points from 20 matches, 39 from 20 matches, FC Goa, Jamshedpur. That's a good attempt. Jamshedpur third, 34 points from 20, Northeast, 32 points from 21. BFC, Bangalore FC and Mumbai City on 31 from 20 both, but BFC plus 8, Mumbai City plus minus 0 goal difference. Odisha have 29, 2 behind those two. Blasters, Punjab and Chennai, if this stays the same, would be on 24 points. The Blasters tonight, of course, playing Mohun Bagan. East Bengal on 18 from 19 matches. Hyderabad 16 from 20 matches, and Mohammedan Sporting 11 from 19 matches. Punjab scores, of course, Punjab moves up a little. That's the status as it is. As we have 6 minutes of added time. Nice ball. Luka Machin just needs to put in a lovely save there from Mohammad Nawaz. Another one on nowhere. Corner Shields now trying to turn on the afterburners. Can't get past his man. Well done by Melroy. Ricky Shabong. Bad pass. Farooq. Gets it to Irfan. Arunfoot put under pressure by Chimachuku and Ankit. Nihal. Mohammed Suhail. Sorry. That's a ball for Pulgavi there from Mohamed Nawaz. Lovely setup for the Argentinian. And that would have fitted. Mohamed Nawaz won. Two important saves for Mohamed Nawaz in injury time. Corner, Punjab FC. Vidal, that's a good corner. Cleared by Chimachuku. Lumding puts it back into the box. Clears. Ravi Kumar. Ball across to Pulga Vidal. Can he keep it in? No, can't. Sorry. Just sums up Punjab FC tonight again. Two more good chances, but Mohamed Nawaz. Solid goalkeeping from the former India junior international. Paramvi with the cross. Pulga Vidal. Good save. One-fisted save against Pulga Vidal. 3 minutes already gone. That most probably is it. 4. Let's see if Punjab FC can make something out of this. So here, earning a free kick against Irfan Yadwad. Pulga Vidal. Punjab deserve at least a point from this game, in my opinion. Lumding. Mohammed Suhail. Suhail. And they miss again. Kieron Reyes says Luka. Oh, yeah, Luka Machin could have scored by now, I think, a double hat-trick. Vidal with a lovely cross in. Cleared by Prita Chimachuku. Irfan Yadwad. Back to Ankit. Irfan. Corner Shields. Lovely ball. Forward to Irfan Yadwad. He'll take it to earn a corner. And now it's hurting Irfan Yadwad. Yeah. Those legs. Those afterburners. Avi Mite. Another good performance from Avi Mite today. If he can keep 3 points, keeps them alive in theory. 7 points behind. 3 matches to play. Rambila. Yeah, Chimachuku now. That's gone out. Last goal kick of the match. Luckily for Ravi Kumar. Suhail, can he get a cross in? Suhail earns a throw in. And that's the final whistle. Chennaiyin FC win 2-1 against Punjab FC. And I still don't know how they won it, to be very honest, but they did win it. And yeah, it sums up Punjab FC's season. And with all that they tried, first the mistake from Melroy SCC in the first half, they come back, equalize, were much, much better. Yeah. What did I say about Lucas? Aditya, you can say that, but still he's important for that team. And again, the goal he scores is actually the most difficult one, right? The other ones might look a little easier here and there, but again, yeah, he could have scored. Listen, that's the story of football around the world. And yeah, and therefore Chennai win and Punjab don't. And yeah, I guess that's football at the end of the day. That is football for you. That they couldn't really score, that they couldn't create goals. That is football at the end of the day, right? But again, the good thing was to see that Punjab were trying to score, were trying to play football in a positive way, and yeah. But again, except that last few weeks, 28th of Jan, that loss to Jamshedpur FC wasn't needed. They lost in Kolkata 3-0. That was also not needed. The draw to Odisha and now the loss. Looks tough, Punjab. 4 matches to go in the playoffs. Yeah, that's something that Punjab will be pondering about. Sachin says Cummings nearly becomes starter in the presence of Greg and Dimi. Sachin, so if he has options, he'll play around with it. He's got 4 good attacking players. In your thinking, which Dimi is better? Petratos. Petratos has won titles. So therefore for me, that is the main thing at the end of the day. That Dimi Petratos is someone who can win his team titles, and that is what at the end of the day, in my opinion, counts. Good gameplay by PF Subhash. I think the main gameplay was by the foreigners, right? So I don't know what's the topic of the youngsters coming in. Yeah, that's something that has to be said. Mohun Bagan and his team announced Mohun bench is wearing, looks like, if your facial expression. Let me see who's on your bench. Suryavanshi, Dheeraj Singh, Anwar Sheikh, Jimmy Petratos, Glenn Martins, Ashik Kurunian, Koyam Bravan, Suhail Bhatt. Looks okay to me, no? Could be worse. Kerala Blasters FC will win or draw. Subhash, to me, I think Mohun Bagan are favourites to win this. It's that. Can Petratos leave next season? Sachin theoretically can. Again, he has to look at his own future. It's not the, and yeah, he needs to decide for himself. For him, this was a lost season, and therefore, Dimi has to decide what he wants to do. The passion of Mohun and Super Giant fans is great towards Dimi. He's God in Kolkata. I think that God status, Sachin, I didn't see much of it while I was there last time around. A little less because his impact this season has been less. McLaren has taken over his mantle. But yes, Petrato still has a lot of respect with the Mohun Bagan faithful. Right. Now over to ours. Slowly wanting to come to an end, most probably. As I've said, always like and share these videos, that other people join in our conversations, be it a live, be it an Indian football discussion, be it an open Q&A. We can always grow the community. As always, like these videos, share, and also if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel. Arunfoot, as I said earlier, 2,223 people who have subscribed so far. Thanks a lot. Do also watch the short videos which I make on a daily basis. Did something today on Jamal Musiala's contract extension today. Do watch that as well. Yesterday, Ed Sheeran's visit to Northeast, Mumbai City, summer overhaul, Meghalaya hosting matches and all. So do watch those videos as well. And can we see and take them in team due to their past? What do you mean by seal? Do you mean seal or win a sign? Sachin, don't understand your question. If you mean sign, I think Javi Hernandez, is the next Real Madrid youth player. So yeah, we can get players with a Real Madrid background. Can we sell players like Bremen? Nah, that's not happening. So sell players. No. Sell, no. Real Madrid doesn't sell. Real Madrid. Right, so let me come to an end of this, over 2 hours of this watch along. Thanks a lot for joining me. And as I always say, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back very, very soon. This is Onama Chaudhary signing off. See you